Hello and welcome back to all your witches, wizards and muggles out there. Today we are going to do another Harry Potter's theories episode, and today's theory is that were the Dursleys affected by the horcrux that was living inside Harry all those years ago, and is that why it made them nasty, all that type of thing. So we are going to go through some pros to that theory and a major con which I got from the Queen of Magic herself, J.K. Rowling. I managed to hack my way through the internet using some magic and found this gorgeous quote that explains her backstory of why Uncle Vernon hated Harry. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any future Harry Potter videos, and also leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite part of the video was and what other theories you want me to discuss. So I'm running out of ideas, but I saw this and I had to do one for this episode. So let's go ahead and get started. This is my little theories notebook. It's like the Daily Prophet. It's got undesirable number 1 and the actual Harry Potter picture news is so cool. So this is how the theory began. So fans have speculated that since Harry was a horcrux for 17 years, he might have influenced the Dursleys' emotions of hatred towards him. I actually really like this idea. I found it thoroughly fascinating that fans have thought of this, because it does sort of make sense as to why they treated Harry so horribly before he, went to finish the Horcruxes. So, this is backed up by, so here are the pros. The first one is they made Harry sleep in the cupboard under the stairs until his Hogwarts letter came and moved into Dudley's second bedroom. Now, when I first read Harry Potter, I was thoroughly gutted by Petunia's and Vernon's actions in this. I was just like, who in their right mind would throw a baby under the stairs? Yes, Petunia might have hated her sister, but you would think she would raise Harry as one of her own, considering he's family. But then again, could the Horcrux heighten that emotion and make her do things she would regret later on? And that's why she was apologizing in the 7th book, sort of. Wasn't really saying sorry, but you get what I mean. The second dot point was they treated Harry like a house elf by cooking and cleaning for them while dressed in hand-me-downs. Again, I really connect with Harry at this, because whenever I used to visit my nan's, she was a hoarder. She collected a bunch of crap. Still is a hoarder. Anyway, when I was younger, all I practically did when I was visiting her was cleaning her house. Not so much cooking, but cleaning, getting rid of all her junk and crap that she didn't need, and I hated it. So when I was reading that Harry was doing all these chores while Dudley was playing with his friends, I was like, wow, that's just me in a nutshell. And when you get introduced to Dobby in the second one, you're sort of like, well, this actually is what Harry is like. He is basically a house elf. So that's the second one. The third one is Dudley and his gang invented a game called Harry Hunting Until Harry Went to Hogwarts. Now, this could also be extended in the 5th book and movie, when Harry and Dudley were alone, and Dudley was tormenting him and saying like, don't kill Cedric, boo-hoo, and talking about his, Lily being dead, and it just made me think, Dudley is such a bully. Like, who knew what he would turn into as he got older, as he got older. Like, oh, that just, I couldn't, like, why didn't someone from Hogwarts come and check up on him? That's what I don't get. You would think because he's a boy who lives, someone would come in regularly. Mrs. Fig didn't count because she didn't let Dumbledore knew that Harry was getting abused. Like, ugh. I just think Mrs. Fig should have told someone. This is someone working from childcare, so I'm very, I have a duty of care to report if a child, say my centre, got abused. Like, I have a duty to report that. So why didn't Mrs. Fig reported it to Dumbledore that Harry was abused? That to me just got, ugh. The next dot point is they put bars on Harry's window after the whole Dobby fiasco and locks on the doors and a cat flap for opportunities to give Harry his food. Now, this cat flap is mentioned over and over throughout the series, especially in the fifth book, when after the horcrux, not horcrux, the howler letter, and you know, Petunia sent Harry to his room and he was trying to get information out of her, but all she did was slide a tray of one piece of bread and cold tin soup. That's not enough for him, and yet here she is feeding her son like a whale, and he won't be able to fit in any of the clothes. Like, that's just ugh. Alright, so now to move on to the quote that I got from J.K. Rowling. So J.K. Rowling said that she found this strangely upsetting, and this is what she wrote. She then wrote the true reason why Vernon hated Harry, and it was because he reminded him of his last encounter with James Potter. J.K. Rowling wrote, now this is in quotation marks, James was amused by Vernon and made the mistake of showing it. Vernon tried to patronise James, asking him what car he drove, because he's a muggle. He doesn't understand brooms or apparition or portkeys or anything like that. James described his racing broom. Really, James? You know he's a muggle. You know he won't know. Anyway. Vernon supposed out loud that wizards had to live on unemployment benefits. James explained about Gringotts and the fortune his parents had saved there in solid gold. Vernon could not be sure whether he was being made fun of or not, and grew very angry. That evening ended with Vernon and Petunia storming out of the restaurant while Lily bursted into tears, and James, a little ashamed of himself, promised to make things up with Vernon at the earliest opportunity, which never happened because he died. So that is what J.K. Rowling wrote, and that sort of explained a lot on Vernon's hatred toward Harry, but not Petunia's hatred of Harry. I don't know. I didn't really understand why Petunia would agree to throw her nephew into a cupboard, to make him clean, to make him do lawn mowing, to make him, like, I didn't even start lawn mowing until I was 14, 15. So to hear Harry had to do that at age 11, I was just like, really? Why didn't no one from social service call? Like, why didn't the neighbours do anything? It's just, it makes me so angry that happened. And that's part of the reasons why I love Harry Potter, because you can really connect with him and you can just empathize with these characters more if you've been in that situation, which I've had. So yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and also leave a comment regarding any theories you guys want to add. So I'm gonna go, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.